2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight it's the Magic as they'll be playing against Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, it's an opportunity for them in a top-tier matchup to rise to the occasion. These are the measuring stick games that push you to take your game to the next level. So right around the halfway mark, we're starting to see MVP candidates emerge. Shaq, you won that honor back in 2000, putting up tremendous numbers.
Yeah, I had a career high in averages, points, and assists, and that was the year of my first championship, Bernie.
Shaq, do you think you should have won more than one MVP?
I sure did. I got robbed twice.
I think overall in your career you should have had 4. But in 2000, when I was working as a student analyst watching you, man, that was a great Laker team.
I appreciate you very much.
Pleasure to know you. Honor to be sitting here next to you. Isn't this guy the greatest?
Man, it's Shaq Mendes.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Now the starting group for Orlando. Mr. Incredible is out there with the eraser. Then it's the Prophet. Then it's Thunder. And it's Johnson in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Smooth out there with Silk. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Gadzarich in at center. Right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult, but as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think... My goodness.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To the middle, here's Stevens. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low, here's Bletch. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Stevens. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the pin, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his second basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Bryan. Bletch pulls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes to Radmanovic. The pass to Bryan. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Samuels. The layup off target.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Wasted no time on that one. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Johnson, the pass to the Prophet. Johnson outside. Pass to Houston. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
That one is off. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rogers is checked in. Good on the second free throw. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. He kicks it to Radmanovic. Off target with his 3. Magic leading by 3. The Prophet passes to Johnson. Here's the Prophet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Houston. But they recover it. He can't get it to go. Here's Stevens. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Stevens got 6 points. Orlando trailing here. Here's the Prophet. He had 22 points in the win against Sacramento. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Blatch. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Steffens. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Steffens. He has 6. The shot will not fall. And Orlando will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Take a look at the Magic. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And when I look at Orlando, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here is Samuels. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And here is Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Blatch. To stop the drought. Back to Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Here's Bryan. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Magic. Trailing by 5. The pass to the Prophet. The 3. They get it back. Houston misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's Bryan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those 2 teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Pass to the prop. Pass to Houston. Kicks it to Samuels. Lock at 6. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Radmanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lakers shoot.
Season in general has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And he knocks down the first one. Big Daddy's checked in for the Lakers. Orlando also making some changes. AI is checked in for Mr. Incredible. And it's Ross in for Thunder. And he makes the first but misses the second. Orlando trails by 6. Here's Ross. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
For Orlando, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
On the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Sims. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Now here's Moore. Now Ross. And there's the pass to the prop. Here's Houston. That one goes in. Houston's got 11 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Sims, the pass to Bowen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's the Prophet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Stolen. Here's Sims. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to the monster. Passes it to Bryan. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Houston. Over Rogers. Houston's shot's good.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's Sims. Here's Bryan. No good that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ross, that's good. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's the monster. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Mayton's checked in. And Wallace subbed in for Captain Clutch. Dixon's checked in for Orlando. 1:10 left to play in the first. Mayton the pass to Wallace. Here's Sims. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ross with the steal. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. Yes, that goes in. Ross has got 6 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Moore against Wallace. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the pass to Sims. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Bowen. To end the run, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Here is Gadzuric. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Wallace is out there with Big Daddy. And there's the monster. And it's Gadzuric in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wallace misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Sims. Passes it to Maton. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Wallace. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's the Prophet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rebound by Wallace.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Sims. Wallace with the ball. The pass to Gadzuric. 6 on the shot clock. Sims, the pass to Gadzuric. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to the Prophet. Here is Garbage Man. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Sims with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 3. It's deflected. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Rain Man. Can't connect from short range. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Passes it to Gadzuric. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of reps. They can play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
Mm-hmm. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Orlando making some changes. Thunder comes in for the Prophet, and it's Johnson in for Moore. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Johnson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here is Garbage Man. And the pass to Samuels. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Out to the right wing. Here's Steffens. He has 6. Maton. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Teams changing it up here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at the eraser, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And here is Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Blatch. He dishes it to Ross. To Blatch. A fader. Sampson pulls it in. And here are the Lakers. It's been 10 unanswered points. Up again. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Up top, Ross. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Johnson, the pass to Raymond. Now here's Ross. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Silk. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that one misses. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Back to Johnson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Radmanovich. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And it's off the back rim. No good. Orlando trails by 3. Here's Johnson. No good with the layup.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor in this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Ross. And it's blocked. Now Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Samuels kicks to Johnson. For 3, Ross. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now the pass to Stevens. But they get it back. Radmanovich the pass to Stevens. Can't hit from the elbow.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Rain. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Radmanovich. To the wing on the left. Fires from 18. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Erasers checked in for Rain Man. On the free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Johnson outside. Here's Blatch. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept.
Oh, that was terrific.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Houston. Rebounded by the Lakers. Stephens got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to Bryan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Blatch. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Stephens. Blatch covering. The pass to Bowen. Here's Captain Clutch. Blatch covering. 3 on the clock. Here's Bryan. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Up top, Ross. He's got 10. Right wing. Here's Samuels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Stephens got his 7th rebound here tonight. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Watch with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
It's deflected.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Pass to Bowen. Blatch pulls it in. Blatch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson outside. Passes it to Blatch. From 11 feet away. Goes back up. Houston can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. This run now up to 22 points to 2. The offensive rebound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton's checked in. And the Monsters subbed in for Silk. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. AI is checked in for Mr. Incredible. Garbage Man comes in for Thunder. The Prophets checked in for Ross, and Moore subbed in for Johnson. He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the Prophet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Rogers. Houston pulls it in. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Bateen. Right through the knee for the layup. Bateen's got his first bucket in this one. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to the monster. Pass to Bryan. The 9-foot shot. That one a little long. Orlando trails by 11. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's the Prophet. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The Prophets got 4 this quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Bryan. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
And guys, for Los Angeles. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.